linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Running inside. It's White. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got him quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. A spectacular one-hand grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out. And at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
From the gun, it's White. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, got some room, entered to the goal line. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. On the move. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Spits it out to the back. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Brooks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Plows through the defense. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He's got 42 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. This quarterback part of their running game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it, but you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Nowhere to go.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Selling the fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quick give. It's White. Stopped right there.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got a little space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He's got 98 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's got room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Can't get him to the ground. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds to running back. On the stop.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Deep in the end zone, it's Ferguson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Wants to go up top on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They're all over him. Throws to the tight end. You'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Buchanan. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. On play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Buchanan. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Sends it back in motion. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. The fake and wants to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's got enough. Turning it on. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Escapes the pressure going right. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force this scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the return, it's Ferguson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Drops back on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
On the move, trying to escape and get it himself. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. North Texas will try to pick up the fourth down here. He'll pull it on the read. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that fourth down. Great job by this defense.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that fourth down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage. But just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that fourth down.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. Fires on the move.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he gets it away.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. In their first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the UTEP Miners. And it's BYU who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
trying to set the tone with the run. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game. That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Out wide right, it's Mitchell. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Aztecs have this offense rolling. Play action on first down. Left side is Miller. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Calls his own number. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out wide left, it's Ferguson. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, San Diego State. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They march 72 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's going to try to return this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Love that call. You go option to try to really stress and stretch the defense down here by the goal line. Great job pitching, catching, getting in the end zone. 2 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That was a big stop by the defense now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Left side is Brooks. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Hits inside, it's White. He's past the sticks. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to the running game. They've got him corralled.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Bolton.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. Takes the handoff. It's White. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further. We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. He's past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Motion from the back. Now on the move. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Straight ahead, it's White. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will?
Tons of room in the middle. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Number 90, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Caught, it's Miller. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Just going to keep it after the snap. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeps it on the ground. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it moving. It's Mitchell. Might have a chance. He's got the 1st down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Changing the routes with his receivers. Sends it back in motion. Sells to fake. Lets it fly. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make it.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking down the middle. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I like the idea defensively here, too, now. You got the lead. It's the 2nd half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen, like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Across the 15. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Past the 6. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Texas.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rush is on. And he never had a chance.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. All
right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously, that you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.